just wanted to make a really quick video to talk to you about how to build a fire. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the truth that I don't actually know how to make a fire. I've never lit a fire in my life, but this is what I do know. To have a strong burning fire, a furnace, an inferno, you need to have a couple of things. You need to have substantial wood that's going to burn slow, long, and constant. And to get the fire started, you need to have kindling, paper, one of those quick start logs, some little dried twigs or grass that's going to catch fire immediately and get it warm enough that those logs can then go ahead and ignite. And then the logs are what's going to burn over a long period of time. And that's essentially what we're doing right now with our diet. Carbohydrates are super important. A carbohydrate free or a super minimal, less than 30 carbohydrates a day or something like that diet, in my mind, is crazy. It is not sustainable. It's not, I don't think, healthy. And I don't ever want to try and turn you on to something that isn't a lifestyle. You can't lose weight one way and keep it off another. So it wouldn't serve you to dig in really deep with an Atkins type diet or diet pills or something like that, thinking, oh, I'll just lose the weight this way and then I'm gonna work out and eat right and that's how I'll keep it off. It doesn't work like that. You have to do something that is sustainable for you for a lifetime. These little tweaks that we've made to our meal plan, subtracting a sugar, a purple, and a yellow, a carbohydrate. We're still getting fruit every day. We're still getting a carbohydrate every day. Plus we're getting carbohydrates, lots of them in our Shakeology and our vegetables. We haven't cut any of our vegetables. So we're still fueling ourselves with those carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are like the kindling. It is quick burning sugar, quick burning energy. It helps get you going. That's why frequently when we have a carb-laden diet, we're hungry every few hours. Not even just hungry, ravenous hungry when it's only been 3 hours since we ate last. Have you ever thought to yourself, this doesn't even make sense? There's people that are, dying in other countries or, that was a bit dramatic. I didn't mean to necessarily make that parallel, but people that are going much longer than this in between meals. Why am I just feeling like I'm gonna starve to death or wither up and die when I'm eating every couple of hours? It's because you're only fueling your fire with those light little twigs. When you're having a carbohydrate at every meal or slices of bread with everything, your body's burning through it and then it doesn't have anything substantial. So what we're doing with this intermittent fasting and with these container tweaks is we are shortening our window, which means we're not constantly giving ourselves insulin, giving ourselves that little kindling. If we're only lighting a fire with that, then our logs will never ignite. So what we're doing is being intentional and specific about how we're fueling that fire so we can get our logs to catch fire and burn that fat and get our body regular with what it's eating, with what it needs. So limiting those things that cause insulin to spike and cause us to want to be starving, and then fueling ourselves. And this is what's important and what I'm seeing a lot of you miss in fueling ourselves with the logs, which are the healthy fats, your hummus, your avocado, your oils, things like that, your fatty coffee in the morning, which is okay. If you're not going to do that, that's fine. Are you having something substantial to start yourself and fuel yourself well? And when you do that, this eating window is a breeze. On a side note, I do generally eat within a 6 hour window, but I don't freak out or skip a meal or go hungry or let myself just go to bed starving because I'm out of my window. We've got practices, we've got life, we've got things that come up. I would totally still eat if it was hour 7 and I hadn't eaten dinner if I'm hungry. But if I'm truly not hungry, I might just go to bed. I don't want to encourage you to feel like you're missing meals or having to be starving or not fueling yourself well. The idea is to fuel ourselves smart so we have an ignited fire that burns purposefully for us. Let me leave you with one last thought. Another important factor in a well-burning fire is oxygen. So take a breath. Do what you can do. It's not ever about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about learning. It's about continuing to show up. Your fire will not burn if it doesn't have oxygen. So take care of yourself. Ask questions. Remember to feed yourself mentally well. Tell yourself you're doing great. Remind yourself that you can do this. Reach out to your coach and your teammates if you need it, when you need it, and let us help and support you. You guys are doing awesome. Super excited to roll into this weekend with you. Give you some tips for prepping and having a really successful weekend and the last few days of our group. See you soon.